further ado, because you have to really use ado sparingly. So without any further ado, I bring to you now the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. But then boo doo boo 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 boo. Yeah, good old blues. That's how we feel it. Good old blues. Welcome you guys to the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. There's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of things. Now, you gotta understand the good news and the bad news concept. As I go around through the week, I read interesting articles and I bookmark them. And you may say, Mario, that's some of the things that you're bookmarking. I'm not quite sure why you. And I would say I'm not sure either. But how about this wonderful, wonderful piece? It turns out that French women, for some reason, have less problems staying fat after the baby. Now, I know this is politically incorrect because they have the word fat in it, and French and women. Together, a lot of people get uptight. But it turns out, because right now the women are perking up all over the world. Listen, that's true. French women seem not to stay fat. People say, why? Why the French? Why the French? Look at them, happy sundresses. Why? As it turns out, they get special care. French women are treated to postnatal care from therapists who not only specialize in rehabilitating stomach muscles, but also they help them rehab their pelvic floor. Mm-hmm. Now, baby, let me tell you something. You got to take care of that floor, that pelvic floor. You know, there's some of my favorite muscles down in there. And I want you to know that pubococcygeus. Look it up. It's one of my favorites. I just love the pubo. Anyway, they say that the French are eating better and they're more chic. But how do they have their women stay less fat after? And fat is a matter of mind. I don't want to use the word fat incorrectly. So let's not get caught up on the word fat. Just, they're happy people. Okay, now, so in French, the women see a gynecologist. In France, they see the women see a gynecologist within the first month of birth. Mm-hmm. They're encouraged to discuss any pain, any sexual problems. They also get 12 half-hour sessions with what they call a postnatal physiotherapist who specializes in rehabilitating that pelvic floor and the abdominal muscles. Let me quote, "We focus on bringing the perineum back to health and improving sexual sensation." That says James Turgis, a French physiotherapist. Nico, you have your class raised. Class? Yes?
Yes.
You there? Lady in the front. Lady in the front.
Yes. They also practice that here. But it's by culture. So Filipino women do the same thing, and Belizean women do the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's especially from the older generation. So when the women in a family have children, give birth, they also practice this method, and they practice either in the tub or on the floor, and also in wrapping.
So I take it you took care of your floor.
Yes, I sure
you have a strong floor.
Did.
Hate to think about some saggy old floor.
Oh no, we can't have that.
Having the floor, you got to build.
I mean, but you know what? But it's a lot of things that a lot of people don't know. It's something that they continue. You have to continue to do for 3 months after the baby is here. It's not just do it right then and there. You have to constantly do it for 3 months. Okay,
now listen to this. Although it's normal for the skin of your belly to feel a bit saggy in the months after birth, some women develop mommy tummy, a horizontal roll of fat that hangs down in 2 horns if you bend over. We want you bending.
Which I have a little bit of.
This is a sign that the abdominal muscles have failed to close back together after pregnancy. Mm-hmm. The technical name for this is abdominal diastasis. As the baby grows during pregnancy, the muscle that wraps around the front of the belly begins to pull apart. In a few countries, including France and Australia, the extent of the damage of this is actually checked and evaluated before women leave the hospital, and they are given exercises to correct it. In other countries, it's simply overlooked and the women go oblivious. Mm-hmm. I've never heard of this being attended to here.
Yes, like I said, yes, it is here. St. Francis Hospital, which is in Linwood, actually practice that. I really like that they do
I know them
practice
well.
that.
I know them
Yes,
very
they
well.
do practice that, so it's a good thing, because they checked me for that as well.
Well,
so
I'm glad you're checked. You have a certificate of some proof?
I sure in the hell do.
I asked for proof.
I can stand up with the
Have
proof.
you been checked? Has it been checked? Can I see a certificate?
Yeah, it's an actual waiver. It's an actual waiver that you sign because not every culture like that to happen. They have their own thing, but they don't want the liability. So if you sign it with your birthing plan, they do it.
No, don't take excuses. I say, just show me the paper.
I will.
Show me the paper.
It's not here.
Where is your certificate about your floor?
The certificate in the
before. I've
proof is
been burned
right
before.
here.
Not you. I'm just saying others. I've been burned
Like,
before.
it's
You
right
think
here.
you're getting a strong foundation, and then it's not a strong foundation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Women need to practice that more.
It's actually with kind of a sad heart. It always is sad to say goodbye, but I gotta say goodbye and say something about Sam Greenlee, the novelist and the author of the book The Spook Who Sat by the Door, which became a movie. My father invested in that movie and actually got shares from one of my father's early introductions into black enterprise. So I actually had shares in this, and it was actually shares sold as a community effort amongst the black community to help get this movie done. And then the premiere was actually held here in Los Angeles at the famed Baldwin Hills Baldwin Hills Theater. So Sam Greenlee has passed. I believe he was over 80-some years old. The novel came out in let me read what they say here. Poet and novelist Sam Greenlee has died in Chicago at the age of 83. He was best known for his 1969 novel, The Spook Who Sat by the Door, that was later adapted into a political drama movie. This and The Spook Who Sat by the Door was the story of a black CIA agent who begins to organize a rebellion in the U.S. using gang members. And at the time, just to talk about that kind of stuff was such a big deal. Let's see if I can find something about the spook. Oh, you see there, The Spook Who Sat by the Door, because you could download, I think, the whole movie. There it is, and here's a little piece of a whole Sam Greenlee. Let's take a look at the trailer for The Spook Who Sat by the Door.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me.
The Spook Who Sat by the Door. The controversial best-selling novel now becomes a shocking screen reality. The story of the first black agent in the CIA.
Whoever they select will be the best-known spy since 007.
Their first mistake was letting him in.
And let me congratulate you on being the first Negro officer in the Central Intelligence Agency.
Their worst mistake was letting him out.
No, worst mistake was that forehead and that
You
haircut.
really want to mess with lady? I can show you how.
For 5 years, he was their token Negro.
Freeman, you people must serve.
For 5 years, he kept his cool.
Man, you just don't belong. I think you'd be happier with a mop in your hands. Like your mama.
And in return, they taught him how to
Mac knows
spy,
all about this movie.
how to fight, how to kill. For 5 years, he was the spook who sat by the door. And then he turned gangs of ghetto kids into a highly trained guerrilla army.
We live off the land. We match technology with spark nails.
Part of being black in those days was dreaming of fighting against the United States of America.
Now, if you don't think it can
Sorry,
work,
that was part of
you
being
check out
black. They
Algeria,
were killing
Chile,
black folks.
Korea, and the North.
It was almost war. It was
Turned a
almost
summer
war.
riot into a revolution.
This is not about hate white folks.
It's about loving freedom.
It's about loving freedom enough to die or kill for it if
That's right.
necessary.
He turned the American dream into a nightmare. Yesterday, a novel. Today, a movie. The Spook Who Sat by the Door.
Yeah, the U.S. They squashed this one.
Air-conditioned. Courtesy.
Ivan Dixon directed this. They said, looking back, so the CIA put Ivan Dixon. Y'all might remember him from Hogan's Heroes.
Yeah.
The brother, they blacklisted him because they squashed anything to do I tell you, I know I'm in the database. You know, Mario got to be in the database from the time I was like 9. All the stuff I was in, and my father, too. So, you know, we in there. But, yeah, Ivan Dixon. So, Spookle sat by the door. Sam Greenlee, everybody. Dead at 83. God bless you, Sam.
I'm going to say this,
God
Mac. You probably don't want to tell anybody that your best friend used to or worked for the CIA.
Oh, my God.
Now I know where you are in the Northwest on an island. Tell us some other stuff, Mac. Bring it on.
Well, check this out, you guys. In the expanding world of home security, Vic, I thought you might find this to be kind of interesting. Guess who's tapping into Dropcam?
We are.
Google.
Oh, look at
Looks
that.
like Google is looking at this. Google with their target, their latest target is that they're going to be purchasing a little-known Wi-Fi camera company that streams footage of what's happening in your home. A little-known company called Tropcam, which we have been using here for how long?
Oh, it's right up here. If you guys
Wow, let's take a look at our outside.
Wait, let me go outside.
Miko, yeah, show them outside. Miko's going to run outside so you can see how we monitor on the Dropcam. Yeah. Oh, this is why we can see there is invading women. Sometimes black women have been known to invade here. We use non-lethal.
Oh,
we go non-lethal with them.
cold.
We go non-lethal with the black women when they try to.
Camera.
You look at the wrong camera, baby.
Go to the one with the stick.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Look for the stick, baby.
Watch this.
Watch the stick, honey.
Watch this. Look.
Yeah, there. Come on,
Oh, you shouldn't be doing that.
my little chitlin.
Okay, it's a delay. That's not right. You
Oh,
shouldn't be
so it
doing
was
that.
a delay?
It was
Okay,
a
because there
delay.
she is. She's going to be back in time. There she is out there on the cam. That's right. Now, when we see women coming, we can get out all the... Because I use non-lethal weapons against them. And we just lock them in the cellar. So there they go, see.
He said, "Oh, don't do that."
See, there they are. We have it. So it turns out Google's going to acquire them.
Yep.
Now, you guys, these cameras are really easy to work. They run like one something.
He switched it.
Sick puppies, aren't they? Well, I just want you to know. Once again, here we are in the front. We're using this. We already tested this during the party, right? We already tested the camera. You guys can go watch that video. By the way, for those of you who don't know, if you go to packstereo.tv, you can go find the videos and see not only the Quiet Storm videos, but you can also see the videos from our first test party, the first test of the private party, the virtual online party. It had strippers in it, all kind of unsavory things. It was what happens in virtual reality stays in virtual reality. I just could say, go look at the private party, go to packstereo.tv, and you can find the links to the private party. Go see that because it was hot. Okay, so I want you to know about that security. Okay, now I'm not going to scare you about that one. Okay, oh yeah, this is the one. Take a look at this place. I want to take my people out to eat to this oyster restaurant.
Ooh, I'm for it. Let's go.
And it's actually in, I said Eagle Rock. It's not Eagle Rock. It's Silver Lake.
Oh, right up the
the
Hollywood Freeway.
Right. Well, you know how I get there.
Well, you know. Hey.
And so we go there, and I want you guys to, they do oysters in a bunch of different ways. So, you know, much we know Vic and I need to get our oysters.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm going to go Vic more than me because I already joined the Gallon Club at the Sperm Bank.
That's wrong.
God.
Yeah, I already go. I got a big old statue of me down there. I went to all the magazines.
Oh.
Wow. Hey, TMI.
Ouch,
I'm just telling you.
TMI. We wasn't trying to
Okay.
do all that.
Let me see. I got a few other little things that I wanted to show you, and the good news and the bad news. Because this is just the stuff that I've been bookmarking, and I haven't been able to show you things. Okay, this is one. Okay, because we talked. I don't know. We talked a little bit because this is kind of weird. I need to get you because I came back to this because this is McDonald's Happy Meal box Happy Mascot. What do y'all think? I think it's a little creepy.
You know what? I don't know what to think about that. It just looked like if it run through the house, I just hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, was this in a movie? Look at this is McDonald's new mascot.
Oh,
People saying it's scaring some of the children.
It looked like it should be on Monster Inc.
I kind of
No,
like
it does. I like Monster Inc. And this was
I'm
like
just
one of the
saying.
characters.
I kind of like it.
You got a big old mouth, and it's not a feminine looking mouth. See, if
Oh,
it was
wow.
a big old mouth and it was kind of a feminine
So you're
character.
saying that you like the M&M girls, the little M&M candy women that be on the commercials. So if they look like that, it would be less offensive, not intimidating.
Well, let's just say,
You know.
I thought it was a little weird when they had like the female Bugs Bunny. You know, how you would get Bugs Bunny, then they would go to the female Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, that was-
And you would say,
That was
I don't know. See, he's kind of guy.
something's up.
The female Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, they
I
had
mean,
a-
he has to have a partner too. Don't hate.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, I think. Well, these are all the follow-up stories. So those we don't have to do. Let me just go back to this first one. Excuse me. We're working this tech. There it is. My bar.
Your bar. Oh God, them things are dangerous.
Well, I didn't want to really show you guys this.
What's going on? Open my eyes to some new stuff. What did they find?
Okay, this is an article I thought was really kind of interesting. It's called 11 Rad Ways to Revisit the 90s. Okay, for those of you who want to revisit the 90s. Radway number 1, break out the Lisa Frank stickers. Who the hell is Lisa Frank?
I have no idea.
Radway to remember the 90s number 2, write your shopping list in gel pens. Oh, that's when gel pens came out. I like gel
That's
pens.
right.
Okay, number 3, spritz on some bottled emotion.
Hey,
Do you remember that, Mika?
I sure do. I have some in my purse.
Well, bottled emotion from the 90s. All right. 4, suck on a sour warhead. Any sentence that starts with suck is usually a good one. And
Those things are-
people have
woo!
called me a sour warhead many times.
Wow. I don't know who's sucking
Number-
on you, but okay.
No one. And number 5, how about a baby bottle pop? Something that's wonderful to watch adolescent men walk around with.
No,
in
we
their
still do
mouth.
the pop rings. The Jolly Rancher blow pop rings. Yeah, those are hot.
I like the watermelon blow pops.
Yeah, me
Rock
too.
some adult light up shoes.
Oh, look at that. You remember that?
Wow.
Oh, my God.
That's the 90s.
That's right.
Okay. Strap back into some overalls. $70. Let's take a look. Urban they got them. Overalls for
I need to
$70.
get me some. Yes,
$70.
I need me some. No, I
Urban
need some
Outfitters for
cheaper than
$70 for denim overalls.
That's a lot.
Ooh, wear them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
just
hot.
like I wore it just like that too. So
Yeah, me too. I had.
me too. We have this
Thank
good
you.
calendar for Pack Stereo. Some sexy
We
women,
gotta get
some
our
sexy
calendar.
overall with Pack Stereo logo on it and some
right.
other things.
About to show something. Download the Tamagotchi app. Y'all remember Tamagotchi?
Nope.
No, I don't know what the hell they talking about. What
No,
the
that's
hell,
for
what
no, that's what they call them, the Chia Pets.
I don't know.
Wow, I thought you knew.
No, baby, I don't.
No.
Okay, let's go to
Okay,
let's go-
stream your favorite old Nickelodeon show. I used to like that.
the
Little
Rugrats. It was a
I used to like
battle
Rugrats.
between Animaniacs and the Rugrats.
Yeah, I like that. And number 10, keep your eyes on a Bop It
I don't know what that is.
carabiner.
I have no clue.
I have no idea.
The,
No
Bop
idea.
It is like a little thing that you.
You first.
Isn't that something used for rock climbing?
I have no idea.
I know what a carabiner
It
is.
just don't look like it'll hold.
Here it is at Amazon.
If you front or head or back load, it just won't hold. It just look like it'll peel right out the rocks.
I'm gonna show you.
Now some kids did that to me one day.
What is that?
I was sitting down on my front porch and they came up. Hey, Miko, you want some sour heads? What's a sour head? And they And I
go,
said, well,
"Who?"
what is it? And they said, taste it. And I'm like, taste it?
I'm funny when people
Yeah,
want you to
taste it.
taste
I
it.
said, oh, I don't know about this. Is it a wrapper? Yeah. So I stuck it in my mouth and I was like, next thing you know, my jaws would explode and they laughing. I spit it out. I was like, what is
Oh,
it?
that's like Pop Rocks.
Yeah, now that's
I
my
hate
favorite.
Pop Rocks. Oh, you like Pop
I
Rocks?
like Pop Rock,
Oh, Lord,
yeah.
Pop Rocks. What the? Oh, how about this? Play with some GAC. You guys remember GAC?
Yeah, they still have that.
What the hell is GAC? I didn't play with no GAC.
Yeah, they call it that, but it's that gooey.
It's like Play-Doh?
No,
My little brother played with that stuff.
It's that monster gooey stuff. It's gooey. It's slimy. It's like having a piece of slime.
So adolescent boys probably do very
yeah,
vulgar things.
they
with
do.
it.
They do.
Okay, I don't want any GAC.
They really
I don't
do.
need GAC. And how about get some cardio with a Skip It?
Yeah, I remember Skip It.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
I remember
that
that
was
too.
the fun game.
Yep.
Skip It.
Whew.
Watch this.
Work it
Control
out.
all. Skip it. SKIP.
That was a really
Skip
fun
it.
game. Between that and Twister,
Yeah.
yeah,
Skip it.
gotta play that. Everybody
Skip
on
it.
some Sudoku now and some other stuff.
What happened?
It
What's the
skipped
time?
it. Oh God.
Oh, it's okay. Sometimes it just the skip. We about to get the skip it commercial. Oop,
Not gonna work for you. That's
Not gonna
timed
work.
out on you, man.
Yeah, it said forget.
No,
it
that's no-
skipped you.
That's why I said skip it.
Yeah, it skipped you.
That's the whole point.
No, it's because it's being mean.
It skipped you. That was it. Like Uno skip.
No, because you have to
Remember that
see
game?
this.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna make your day. It's all you
It's
ever
time to
imagined.
build that new deck, but you've
Hey.
got lots
Ooh,
of
that's
questions.
Starting to build that new deck. I'm working on a new deck with some
need
old
one
parts.
here. New deck.
Hey now kids, come gather round. See what just skipped into town. So skip it, skip it.
Oh, they
Another
were-
song.
Oh, I know why they got rid of this. They had a bunch of head injuries.
Yeah, they fail.
But the very best thing
This is the kind of shit that gets your kids in the ER.
on this ball. So try to beat your very best score. See if you can jump off
You can be in the ER with Dr. Hemsley because you skipped it.
Skip it.
We'll put some stitches in your head.
It's okay. We skipped it.
And ortho
But,
could come see you for your
guess
elbow
what?
fracture.
I have something to add to your.
I'm afraid now.
I do. Y'all remember the big wheel?
Yes,
that
I
had
remember
the
the damn. I
hook
hated
slide?
damn big wheels.
What did they call that? The one with the hook slide. It was the left and the right.
Can't remember.
Oh God, they bringing those back.
You saying there was a big wheel?
Yes, that
with
they
a
call
hook
the
slide.
with a hook slide.
Yep.
You sure?
Yes. Look, he remember
Big wheel. Okay, big wheel.
hook slide. I forgot what they call
Hook.
it, but
Hook. If you got the wrong name,
That's okay.
I hate when y'all have the wrong name. It's not satisfactory.
you know what? You see it. They have one for adults now that costs like a.
Kid does a power slide.
Yeah, I'm telling you, kid got on. He was like, "This is fun." Dad said, "Let me try this." Got on it.
Here's some kids doing 80 miles an hour on a big wheel.
Get it. Yeah. There it goes. Woo! I'm gonna get on one of those. Get it.
Yeah, a good way to get your children in the emergency room.
No, you see they have on the helmet.
You don't
Don't
like
play.
your girlfriend's son? Buy him one of these. look what I bought your son.
That's cool.
I got him a big wheel
I like that.
and no helmet.
Look at that. They getting it.
PMC said we should
Look at it,
build
look at
our
it.
own. Look at that stuff.
But that's old school. It's not new school.
What do you think, PMC?
I'm getting one.
PMC said he was
I'm
driving.
getting an adult one. They have one from age 2 up to 10, and then they have one that's from 12 up to adult.
How do you stop?
It's a hook slide on the side.
Going downhill.
You know.
I don't get it. I just think it's a great way to get rid of the children before they get to college. Save some of that college money. You old lady could take a trip.
There they go. Get it. Oh, that is.
Did you really want children anyway? Really?
Woo, look at it. Get it. That's
All
that's
right.
right. I like that.
Reliving Miko's
I'm
memories.
getting one. That and the spinning top. Get on it. Yeah, y'all remember the spinning top? You know,
Yes.
you fold your legs around this pole and you just spin it in the center.
Didn't fold my legs around to anything.
Oh, Lord.
Reliving Miko's memories is part of the good news, the bad news, and the other shit. Come on! The good news and the other shit.
Lord have mercy. Look at this. Oh, my God.